What up, y'all? This video is real raw. I got my bonnet on, the fall shirt. I really just wanted to make this video because I feel like I haven't made a video in a long time. Honestly, y'all, I've been in school. I have one more semester to go. After this fall semester, I have spring semester, and I have 2 classes. After that, I have a bachelor's degree. So if you've been wondering where I've been, that's where I've been. I'm not done with YouTube. I'm not done chasing my dreams and creating content for people that need to see my content, or for myself as well. I've just been locked into school. Realize that when you want to focus on one thing, something has to suffer. You have to sacrifice one thing to get something else. And I've had to sacrifice YouTube, music, the gym, as much to lock into school. Some people might say, you can do it all. No, you can't. And I mean, you can, but it's not going to be as full throttle as if I didn't have school and I could put all my time and energy into YouTube, music, the gym. So that's what I usually do when I don't have school. What fills my time is YouTube, music, the gym, and cooking. I cook all the time, though. That cooking is the thing that no matter what, I cook, because that's more about like survival as well too. I think. Anyways, I just wanted to come out here also and just talk about life for real. This last semester has been insane, not just the school itself, but like life things that I've been going through ever since August. It's honestly been a crazy year for me. I've had a lot of things happen, a lot of healing that needs to be done that I haven't finished doing. It's a process. So it's kind of what I want to talk about, is just like healing and the effects of a traumatic experience that carries over. Like, I've had a lot of experiences with alcohol, not myself. Well, I drink sometimes, but like I've had a lot of experiences with people around me who are drunk or intoxicated, and they end up lashing out on me, or something ends up happening, or I've just had a lot of PTSD with alcohol and people around me on alcohol. Does that make sense? Like, I've had a lot of instances where people were drunk and they say some crazy stuff, they do something crazy, it's a crazy situation. So I've been like recently really like trying to calm my nervous system when alcohol gets brought up, and alcohol, as well as like smoking weed and like just doing anything, has been really triggering for me. And I think it's because a lot of traumatic experiences that I've had, alcohol was involved, drugs were involved. So it's like whenever those things come back, even if there's no threat, I think my body and my mind sees a threat, because I'm like, okay, when alcohol is involved, when weed is involved, when this is involved, bad things happen. So I've been personally working through that, as well as like my own addictions and things like that. I've made a video on here before talking about like my porn addiction, my weed addiction. Like, I've touched on those things because they're things that like I analyze, and I don't just, oh, it's okay, let me just, like, no. Not saying it's not okay, but I think like with this whole conversation about like abuse of addiction and things like that, we need to be realistic. Like, for me, I watch porn. Like, I have still, it's a thing in my life, and I've had to, I don't think anything is wrong with watching porn. I think it can be a beautiful way to explore yourself and see what you like in a way that's not harmful to you or whoever you're with. Personally, that's like something you do on your own personal time. I think it is harmful where you have to go to the bathroom at work and be watching porn to just feel normal. I think it's a problem when you're rotting in your house and you won't go out for weeks, days to talk to anybody because you're so consumed by this porn addiction. I used to be like that. It used to be really bad. Like, I needed it. It wasn't like oh, I'm chilling, like, let me just like pleasure myself, let me just explore. It was like, I need. So I think I've really been just like, all these triggers have been, I'm doing the healing, and healing requires me to ask myself these questions, right? When I think about addictions, I'm like, okay, so should I just never do these things again? And I've been sitting in a place where like, I don't think it's about never doing it. I think it's about maintaining control I don't think me never watching porn again is gonna cure everything. I don't think that is the case. But I think me having the self-control to be like, you know what, no, I don't want to do that right now. Like, no, I'd rather go talk to my partner. No, I'd rather go to the gym. No, I'd rather just do nothing is healthy. And then that also, the same framework I use for all addictions. So when it comes to food, I'm not saying I have to eat chicken, rice, and broccoli every single day. I don't think to be healthy, you can never drink soda. You can never eat a chicken nugget. You can never, you know, I don't think that's what it is. I think it is about maintaining control. And I think it's also very subjective because obviously if you're doing meth or something, I don't think that you know what I mean? Like there's some things obviously like a non-negotiable. Or if you have like a porn addiction and it's like crippling your life, there's no chance that you can even have a good relationship with it, then just let it go. But like for me, I've gotten to a place where like I've realized I can have these relationships with substances and be okay as long as I maintain control. I can watch, a video here and there, and it doesn't I don't see it in the way of like, ooh, I'm doing something bad, I'm shameful. No, it's just like I have a craving, or like I wanna indulge in this and I deserve it and I wanna relax. I'm gonna watch this. Or I wanna smoke a little bit. I've been saying no to smoking all week, all month. I haven't done it. It doesn't control me. I'm gonna indulge because I want to, not because I feel like I need to. Oh, I'm gonna have this drink because I want to have a drink. I'm out with my friends and I want to have this drink. I'm not gonna get belligerent. I'm not gonna black out. I'm not gonna be, you know what I mean, unconscious. I'm not gonna be out of my body. I'm gonna have this drink and I'm gonna have a good time and I'm gonna be in control. So for me, I think it's really about control, because like I said, I've had a lot of traumatic experiences with substances and the control is out the window. You can't control yourself. You're in a different train of thought because the substance has taken over your mind and you don't know how to control. And I just don't like seeing myself, people around me, my loved ones especially. We have not yet broken the generational curse of addiction, and I'm just saying where I'm at now with it, which is where I have a relationship with things where it's like I can dabble, but I still have control. I don't have to smoke weed today. I can go to sleep. I'm not gonna be like fiending. I used to. Do you know what I mean? Like I want the control. Because yeah, we haven't broken generational curses yet. I'm gonna be the one to do it. I said it to my mom and she said amen, because this is not to air my parents or anything like that, but my mom smoked cigarettes ever since I was a kid. I've known my mom to only smoke cigarettes. And yesterday, we didn't have them. She was tired. I just got out of school. I had to go to the gym. A bunch of stuff. No one can get them for her. And just the fact that it had to be like a thing. She was like adamant about getting some. It wasn't just like, oh, I don't have any. Okay, I'll get them when I get them. It's like, no, I need this. Can you get them for me? You know what I mean? That fiending for it makes me sad because I'm like, damn, our bloodline is controlled by this substance. We don't have the control. It controls us. And that's what makes me really sad. When I see people around me, oh, I need to smoke. I need to do this. Oh, I need to do that. It's not even to bash the person. It's just like in my head, I'm like, I want so much more for our bloodline, for our spirit. Like, I feel like addiction as well has been a tool that has been placed in a lot of communities of color to keep us down, keep us addicted, because at the end of the day, who's making the money when we go to a dispensary? Like, who are we? What is gained by someone else when we give in to these things? Even it's if you understand where I'm coming from, I'm a women's gender sexuality studies major, so we think about things a lot like this and the interconnection between so many different systems that we don't even see. Like, we keep buying alcohol. Who do you think is getting rich when we buy bottles? Who? Like, do you think all the business owners of alcohol are people of color? They're probably white men. Look at the CEOs. Go Google the CEO of what is that one vodka? Absolute. Go Google the CEO of, you know what I mean, like any tequila company. The cigarette companies. Who do you think is benefiting from the control that they have on us. We are being controlled and we're not benefiting from it. Do you know what I mean? It would be different if like, oh yeah, me and my family grew this tobacco and, you know, it's for us, by us, we benefit, it's clean. And that's the other thing. A lot of the things that we get is not clean because we didn't even grow and produce it. You're over here smoking a cigarette, you have no idea where the tobacco came from. You don't know who picked it, you don't know where it came. None of that. You know, the alcohol you get, you don't know where it came from. The weed you smoke, you don't know who grew it, how much extra additives, how much GMO is in this weed that you're smoking. So it's a big system. Even the stuff we buy, how we're marketed to go buy fast food. When you look at the commercials, all you see is fast food, fast food, fast food. Go buy this. Why do they want us to buy it so bad? You know what I mean? You need the latest cup, the latest steering wheel, the latest shoes, who is benefiting from our money, our time, our energy? I think that's what I'm getting at too, because it's not like when people eat McDonald's every single day or eat fast food every day, I don't get mad at the people a little bit because I'm like, we have to do better, because like we have to do better. We have to like stand up to these corporations and these like big power sources that want to control us because we're money. And if you control us, we can't rise up and beat y'all, right? If we're addicted down here, if we're addicted and stuck by these things to where we can't even go somewhere, we can't even travel to a place that doesn't have our substances because we can't live. You know, I can't take my mom to a country that doesn't smoke cigarettes because if she doesn't bring her cigarettes, she won't go. Or if there's no weed, people won't go. It's control. And I'm very anti-control just because if you get it, you get it. Not a lot of people get what I'm saying. I've realized this is with anything. I'm a women's gender sexuality studies major. Social justice is what is me. Even outside of my major, this is just what I live, what I breathe. I have an issue with fast food spots. I have an issue with these substances that are pushed on us. I have an issue with healthcare. You got a problem, they just throw you pills. I have an issue with all of these things. And not everyone cares because they don't see it. They don't see how it interconnects. They don't see how, you know, alcohol being, liquor stores being in all these brown and black communities is connected to how, you know, commercials are advertising fast food and new shoes and all this to black and brown communities when like we're the ones that are the working class trying to make a life for ourselves, but yet you're marketing all this stuff at us so we can spend our hard-earned money on all these things to make the white man richer. A lot of people don't understand the interconnectedness of all these systems. It's not just about, oh, let's just not drink alcohol, and it's not about that. It's about the bigger picture. You know, it's really big picture stuff. I think in a big picture manner. And what really drives me to do better for myself and to keep asking myself these questions, because again, I'm not perfect. I just admitted everything I do. I drink, I smoke, I watch porn. I do all these things. I do. I'm a human. I do. But it's about being aware and maintaining my control. Being able to say, no, I'm not going to smoke. No, I don't want to drink. No, I don't want to watch porn. No, I don't want to do drugs. No, I don't want to eat McDonald's. No, I don't want to go to Jack in the Box. No, I don't want to eat BS. Yes, I want to cook at home. Yes, I want to go work out. Yes, I want to go for a walk. Yes, I want to go sit in the sun. Yes. So, like I said, a big thing that drives me is my kids. I don't want my kids to see their dad fiending over anything, whether that's food, weed, alcohol, cigarettes. I don't want them to see dad like, dang, dad needs that. I don't want them to see me in that light because I've been there my whole life. I've seen my mom need cigarettes for my whole life. I used to be like, Mom, don't go outside, like, don't smoke, don't smoke, don't smoke, and she would still go. No shade to her, but it's like, that hurt me so much as a kid. It would eat me up because I would care so much. It eats me up when I care so much about people that I'm just like, stop, you know, like, and they don't listen to me. It eats me up inside, but all I can do that I've realized is just change myself. Like, little me, I literally used to, like, ask my mom to stop. I used to hide her cigarettes. I used to do so much. And then my dad he's a drinker. he would drink, I used to ridicule him. Like, I would just don't want my parents to, like, I know life is hard, but I'm just like, y'all are so strong. Like, I don't want y'all to be bound by this addiction. So, all I can do is really better myself and make sure that I grow and continue to grow and continue to ask myself, do I need this? Do I not? Is this serving me? Is it not? You know? And then again, there's just some things that I just won't do because I feel like it's a non-negotiable. Like, I just can't do it. Like how I said, if you know that if you touch meth or something, it's gonna take you down a rabbit hole, don't even fool with it. Don't even try to let me have a balance with this. No, there's some things you can have a balanced relationship with, and there's some things you just can't. So there is some things that I have had to just leave alone. One of those things, I guess I'll start with the porn, go to the weed, and then I'll go to the alcohol. So for me, with porn, like, I don't watch, I'm being so straight up, I don't really care. If you got to this point, then I would expect that you understand me and are not just trying to be judgmental and would get me, because the fact that I'm even admitting that I watch porn is like so taboo. Oh, he watches porn, he's cheap. Like, bro, it's not that deep. I don't watch straight porn. I don't. Something about the way that the sex industry not even fetishizes, but degrades women. I don't watch straight porn. And if I ever do, it has to be like homemade porn, very intimate, very chill, very cute. I don't watch the super fake type. That's just not my vibe. So as I know, I'm a queer man, gay man. Ever since I was a kid, I used to watch gay porn. Even when I identified as a girl, I would watch gay porn. I think that's just how my mind is wired. I like gay porn. And I also don't watch the super explicit fake. I don't like that. So when I'm talking about porn, I'm not talking about the super fake, like, just theatrical pornography. I don't like that. And I think that is really harmful to the mind, because that's like super duper fake, and I'm like, that's not even close to what regular humans that look like me and you partake in. Like, I don't like the whole industrial pornography. So like, that's my non-negotiable, right? Like, I really don't watch the theatrical type porn that degrades women, or I don't. Okay, so that's me being real. Hate me if you want, but that's what it is. Like, so straight porn, like straight theatrical porn, is like a non-negotiable. I don't do it. And I really think porn for me has been like a way to express myself and understand who I am. Because yes, I have a girlfriend. I love her dearly, but at the same time, like, I'm also a queer man, and I can do these things. I can explore myself in a healthy manner. Like, I'm not cheating. I'm not out here, you know what I mean, hooking up with guys, hooking up with girls, like, none of that. Like, I'm just leaning into myself and figuring out what I like. You know what I mean? Like, it's been freeing, if anything, to just know what I like and you know what I mean? Like, it's just really beautiful for me. And then I also don't really crave straight porn as well like that, because my partner is a cis woman. So the parts that would be, like, I don't crave anything that I already have, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like if she had a penis, I probably wouldn't watch gay porn. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how my brain works. Like, my brain looks for what I don't have. Not even in like a bad way, but like, it looks for what I don't have, because I already know that I like vagina. Like, I'm not looking for that. I'm not even looking for penis, but it's just like, how do I say this? It's just like, it has nothing to do with my partner. I also want to say that what I choose to do on my own time has nothing to do with my partner. It's not that I'm lacking, blah, blah, blah. It's not even that. It's just like, I like to have my sexual freedom and explore that in a way that is respectful of my relationship, because I could go out and be fucking dudes. I could go out and be, you know what I mean, real life doing stuff, but I'm not. So yeah, and then next, with weed, my non-negotiable is wax pins and highly concentrated, highly processed marijuana. I just don't do it because I don't feel well on that, and it's just too intense. So like I'll just do flour, maybe some wax, maybe very rarely. My girlfriend has a Puffco where you put wax. She is more into wax. I don't really do that. That's like my non-negotiable, just because one, it gets me really zooted and it's really strong, and I just don't always love that. And then with alcohol, I don't really think I have a non-negotiable with alcohol, or I guess it's more so just like I don't get like shit face drunk. I think realistically, like I don't really get drunk to the point where like I can't drive, or like drunk to the point where like I look intoxicated. And if I do, I swear it's probably like once or twice a year, and I will not drive. I will just stay where I'm at, once or twice a year. So there's like a lot of non-negotiables. Like yeah, alcohol I don't drink a lot. It's just the frequency. Like I will literally drink maybe like at one point during summer. This is probably the most I ever drink. I'll probably like get a beer every weekend, like literally one beer, one or two if I'm really, maybe two, rarely two. I'll go to breweries and try beers and get like one cider, one beer, and that's cool with me. Weed as well. I used to smoke blunts every day. Now I literally smoke maybe like, because of school and just like me being aware of my addiction, it depends. Like sometimes I'll smoke. It depends on what I have. I don't really pick up anymore as well, because I'm just like, I don't need it. I used to be like, oh, I gotta pick up. Like I don't need it. If I get smoked out, I'll smoke. A lot of my friends, my girlfriend smokes as well, so I'll get smoked out, or I farted, or I'll say like a couple times a week, depending. Like it's really a fluid thing. Like I can go a week without smoking. I can go 2 weeks without smoking. I can go like, I'm so sorry. I can go however long. Like there's no schedule, but like I do put time between my smokes. Like today I haven't smoked. I got offered weed and I was like, no, I'm good, because I wanted to go to the gym, but I didn't want to feel dehydrated, because sometimes after you smoke you get dehydrated, blah 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 blah. So like today I said no, and thoughts come. I'm just like, ooh, I can smoke right now, but like no. Doesn't mean I won't ever, but like, you know, I might go listen to music. I want to smoke to go to sleep. I might like just, it's fluid, but overall I have control. I'm aware. I'm talking about this. And then porn, very sporadic as well. I can go like a month without watching it. Usually I can go like a month and a half, like a month without watching anything. So like now it's maybe like once every 2 weeks or something like that. And I really did feel like a lot of taboo around just talking about it or admitting that I watched it, because I felt so ashamed, like, oh my god, I watched this. But I really look back and I think like I've always watched it, and I feel like it was unhealthy at one point because I felt so shamed around it. Like, oh my god, I'm watching porn, so I would hide it and I would like watch it more because I'm like, I'm already doing it, and like, so I should just do it more because I'm already here. It was really bad, and I felt like I'm a terrible partner. I felt like I'm a terrible person. I felt like, you know, I think it was bad again when I was a kid watching it, because I didn't even know how to self-regulate. I didn't know when to stop. I wasn't aware of the addiction that was forming. But now, like, I've truly got to a place where like I don't feel like I'm addicted. Like, it's more so just like fun, and like a way to express myself, and a way to like, yeah, just figure out who I am, what do I like, and be affirmed in that. Like, it's okay for me to be a man that, you know, does not get disgusted at the sight of another man like I don't. And porn has helped me a lot with that, as well as like seeing people that look like me and get pleasured by men. It's really like affirming. Like seeing trans men be pleasured is beautiful as well. Just being like, yeah, our bodies are fucking hot and people want to have sex with us, like that is beautiful. But yeah, people are gonna feel how they want to feel around all substances, but overall, I'm working through this. I'm not healed. I'm working through not being as judgmental to other people as well, because like I said, I get triggered. So if I see somebody, you know, smoking every single day or smoking back to back to back, I'm just like, it triggers me. Or if I see somebody drinking all the time, drinking, you're always drunk, I talk to you, you're drunk, you're sloppy, you're falling over, it triggers me. I'm just like, you know, it triggers me. Same thing with pornography as well too. If I hear like my friends or something say like, oh yeah, I watch it, and I'm like, it triggers me too. So, you know, I'm just learning to heal and not hate myself through all of this. Oh, also, with fast food, there's like, I have non-negotiables for fast food. Like, I just don't eat at certain places. Like, I really don't. Maybe every once in like 5 years, if that's all that food is that is available, then like okay. But like, I don't go to Carl's Jr., McDonald's, Jack in the Box, all of like the real chain fast food spots. Only places I really go to are like Panda Express, Cane's type thing. But I have some non-negotiables. Like, I used to eat McDonald's like crazy, and now just knowing like the BS that's in it, I just can't. But like, if someone gave me like a chocolate chip cookie from McDonald's, I'd probably eat it. Or like, if there was like leftover nuggets or something, I'd probably eat it. But like, I don't go out of my way to go get it. If that makes sense. Like, I still want to maintain control over my choices. So like, yeah, because before, bro, after school, like every day in high school, bro, I would go to McDonald's. Like, I felt like I needed to. Like, I was like, bro, I need that double cheeseburger. Like, I need those fries. Like, I need the sundae. I would get a double cheeseburger, McChicken, and fries on a sundae. It was like the pick 4 for $5 back in the day, bro. I would get that all the time. I would save my little $5. You know what I'm saying? Go to McDonald's real quick and get that. But yeah, yo, I don't say this to bash anyone. I hope my honesty honestly helps people be okay with what they're doing and be aware, because you know, no one's perfect. It's not to say like, I'm never gonna watch porn, I'm never gonna smoke weed, I'm never gonna drink, I'm never gonna eat a chicken nugget from McDonald's. Like, that's not what I'm saying. It's literally just about control and being aware of how these things can hurt us, and not letting them hurt us is the real big thing. And healing as well, because I feel like too, a lot of times people are drawn to these addictions and substances because they haven't healed and they're in pain. But it doesn't have to stay like that. You know what I mean? Like, you can get to a place where you're healed and you can have the control and you can choose when you want to partake in these things, because you're not doing it from a place of hurt, or you're not doing it from a place of, oh, I want to feel better, so I'm going to do it. I used to watch porn because I felt bad. I used to watch porn because I got bullied. I used to watch porn because I just felt like shit. I used to watch porn because I felt weird being who I am. And I was like, if I go home and just lock myself in my room and watch porn, I'll feel fine. I used to do drugs, you know, because I was sad. I was going through it. I was like, if I just take these drugs, I'll feel good. I won't feel any pain. If I smoke this weed and get super high, I'm good. If I just smoke to where I don't even know what's going on, I'm good. Like, if I smoke 2 blunts today, I'm good. If I drink till I don't feel nothing, I'm good. You know, and it all came from a place of hurt. I'm gonna eat all this food. Like, I would get high and then just eat a bunch of junk food, knowing that it's not good for my body, knowing the goals that I have for my body. I would put those aside just because I want to feel something, because it tasted good, because I was going through it. And I get that, and I want to be more empathetic and more sympathetic and less judgmental as well, people around me, because I do get triggered, and then I just start being like, oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? But people are hurt, but I want us to like heal, so we don't have to let the hurt dictate what we choose to do. I've seen every possible addiction around me, besides like hard drugs, thank God. But like, I've seen it in my family and my friends. I've seen how fast food addiction hurts people, how people are obese because they've eaten Oreos and all this BS processed shit. I don't think people choose it because, oh, I want to get fat, I want to be over 300 pounds, I want to get to 400 pounds. I don't think it's that. I think it's you're hurting and you don't know how to cope, and this is a way to cope, and you know better, but you don't really know better. You don't know better, because if you knew better, you would do better. You kind of know better, but you don't know better. You know, you're not smoking blunts every day because, oh, I think it's great for my health. You're doing it because you're like, fuck it, I'm so hurt. This is what I'm going to do, and it's helping me right now, so I'm going to do it. Like, me smoking every day and getting faded, you know, in every situation that's stressful, it's helping, so I'm going to keep doing it. I don't think people want to do it. I think it's something people feel like they have to do. Same thing with alcohol, going out drinking until you're fucked up. It's more so like, fuck it, it's a coping mechanism. So healing is at the core of all of this, because if we were truly healed, and healed is not, I don't want to say that to be like, you know, you go work out, you go to therapy, you'll be healed. Healing is a process, but I think you have to start that to be at a place where you have control over your substances. You know, and I also want to say, don't be like, even for me, don't be too hard on yourself, because look how far you've came. Like I said, with porn, with weed, I used to do it crazy, super unhealthy, and now I'm at a place where like I feel like I truly have control. I'm aware of my patterns. I see them. Like, I'm not in the dark anymore about any of it. I can talk about it now. I didn't used to be like this. So I'm grateful and I'm hopeful. And I really just want to see everyone win. And Yeah, because we have this life on Earth, and yes, it's YOLO. Yes, it's fuck it. You know, like do what you want on this Earth. But like, why not do everything that you can in your power to enhance the experience that you have here? Because you could either have an experience here. Life is always gonna happen. I'm only 25, and I know that life is gonna happen regardless. But like, for me, if I can do everything I can to be in the best shape possible, I'm not saying perfect, but the best shape that I can be in, why not? You can still have fun. You can still eat hot Cheetos and be healthy. You can still smoke weed and be healthy. You can still watch porn and be healthy. You can still drink and be healthy, but it's about the control aspect. If I don't have to be, if I don't have to have weak lungs and I'm not exercising, I can't run, I can't squat, I can't just do things with my body that we should all be able to do. If I can't, because I'm too obese, because I have smoker's lungs, because I'm dehydrated, my body, my organs are failing because I drink all the time. Why would we want to put ourselves, I don't think anyone chooses this lifestyle, but it's really just about being aware and being accountable with yourself and being like, how am I contributing to my own downfall? And I keep saying this, I feel like people tell me I have an old soul. And I think it has to do with my parents. They're about to be 70. So just seeing, how strong they are, but seeing how life has done a number on them, it's my job as their child to do better. Not to be like, oh, my parents, they didn't do good. No. As a child of your parents, our purpose is to be our parents, but better. Every generation after me, I want them to be better than me. I want my kids to be better. I want my grandkids to be better than my kids. I want my great-grandkids to be better than I want everyone to get better and better and better. And that begins with me. I'm the next generation right now, preparing for the next one. I'm going to have kids one day, and I truly want to just start this hard work now. I want to show my kids, I did everything I could to be as healthy as I could for you. So when you're here, you don't have to watch me struggle in unnecessary ways. I don't want my kids to have to watch me. Or if they ask me, hey, Dad, you want to go walk on the beach? And I tell them, I can't go to the beach because I can't walk there. I don't want to say that. I don't want to be in that predicament. I want to be the 60-year-old dad that can go do pull-ups at the beach with their kid. Like, I want that. And the choices start now. I said that people call me an old soul because I feel like I have a lot of wisdom, and I get it. It's from my parents. And this is so real, y'all. If you can't tell by the way I'm talking, but I will always iterate to my friends. A lot of people, or people around me, my loved ones, anyone that I meet, I tell people, or I try to be an example of it. Yes, we're young. Our bodies can handle a lot right now. We're 25. But at the same time, we're going to get older. It's inevitable. We're going to be 60. We're going to be 70. Hell, we're going to be 40. Do you want to be functional? Simple things. Like, I want to be able to squat when I'm older. Like, I want to be able to do a pull-up when I'm older. I want to be able to do push-ups my whole life. Like, I want to be mobile. I want to be 75 and, like, running, jogging, walking, mobile, coherent, well, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I want that. And it really does start now. I'm not saying that you have to go and do 5 workouts right now and eat rice cakes all day. It's not about that. It's about just realizing that it's a long-term thing, and you have to hold yourself accountable if you want to make it in the long run. And again, life is going to do what life does, but we must fortify ourselves the best that we can to withstand all that life is going to bring. You know what I mean? We're here for a while. I know it's like, what, the average is like, 90 years, 100 years, whatever, that humans live. Like, you know what I mean? Let's say, like, long term, we could possibly live for 100 plus years, right? It's a long time to be on Earth. How do you want to feel when you're on this Earth? Would you rather feel crappy, shitty, you barely move, aches, pains. But then again, I ain't gonna lie, like right now, my back has been aching me, paining me, but I do everything I can to minimize the pain and strengthen the muscles around me, because this is the body that I have. So yeah, yo, we're gonna continue to see. I want to be the example. Y'all know how I'm thinking. Y'all know how I'm moving. So I want y'all to see. If you have questions, just look at me. I'll be the example. But yeah, I've been gone. I'm not done at all. I have so much ahead of me, content-wise. I am a videographer. I have a lot going for me in the future, and I have a lot of dreams, visions that will get fulfilled. So thank you for bearing with me if you got to this point. I appreciate you so very much. I'm just thankful, and I'm excited for the future. So bear with me. My education has been coming first, and I'm okay with that. I love what I study, and me getting this degree will open up so many doors for me to do work that is fulfilling and brings income into my pockets that I can use to help and bless others, like my family, and help us elevate even more. So I saw this as necessary because I love YouTube so much. I love connecting with people. I love getting comments and views and likes and spreading who I am with people and people relating to me and all the things. So for me to put that on the back burner must mean a lot, you know. Yeah. Thank y'all for watching. It is the season of giving. If you have made it to this point, first person to comment that they've made it to this point. Just comment whatever you want to comment, and if you have Cash App, attach your Cash App tag, or like Zelle. You have to give my Instagram. My Instagram is Saint Laurent Christian. I'll put in the description. You can DM me if your payment is like Zelle. But just first person to comment something. But just make sure that it includes that you watched to this point. Be like, say what you want to comment, and then be like, I got to the point. And then yeah, attach your Cash App tag, or if you have any other, I have Cash App, Zelle. If you have Zelle, DM me, and PayPal. But I'm gonna send you like $25. Some slight, but it's $25. Go get yourself some lunch, something like that. Maybe some dinner on me. So yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Again, if you got to this point, comment, and lunch is on me. Dinner, breakfast, whatever you want to call it. So peace out, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Talk to you soon.